Hello, we are out and about again, but I'm fancying a bit of bream action. I'm going to keep trying. Bream or flounder again, but I'm down on another mark on Halford and it is purely stunning, absolutely stunning. I can't recommend it enough. It's probably one of the most beautiful places in Cornwall. Big spring tides today, so got to keep an eye on the tide. You don't want to get cut off. Always check before you go, check the heights, check high tide, see where you're going, look for the high water mark, and yeah, just keep one step ahead really. The razor clam, absolutely key for bream. Is the scent trail they leave is just exquisite, and damn tasty in a pan too with a bit of white wine. Very nice. I'm going to show you how to prepare this on the hook, nice and easy. Okay, so bait wise, this is some razor clam. It's actually cut into two, so I'll use the other one on the next cast. Just going to fish with this solely alone. Sometimes I will put lug on, have a bit of a cheeky cocktail, but you can see I've threaded it on like a worm, and I've just bound it on with some bait elastic. Go through reams of the stuff, it's absolutely fantastic to keep it in place. On casting, stop the crabs having it. Okay, so as the tide's moving in now, I've decided to move a little bit further up the river. I'm fishing a bit of a pinch point, you can see here. Very narrow body of water. So what I'm hoping is the fish are going to come from sea, come down the river on the flood, and they've got to pass through here before that creek gets full of water. So that's the method. Normally it's for flounder that works really well. It's worked for gilt-head bream in the past. So let's see what happens. Just listen to that. Perfect. No TV. Nothing. It's been a bit emotional. No fish. Tide's well and truly flooded in now. Do I have any excuses? Easterly wind? No, it's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, if I added up the amount of hours that I've fished and blanked, it might put you off. But like I say, it's not all about the fishing. It's about getting out and being amongst nature and just relaxing and taking it all in your stride. We're back again. How are we? All right. So yesterday, drew a blank. It does happen. And so I've come down another river now, and we're going to try again. The bream, the gilts, flounder, possibly, and bass. We'll see. So let's do it. Hopefully today's the day. I am armed with ragworm today, and also the razor clam, which if you follow Cornwall Fishing Adventures on Facebook or Instagram, you'll be able to see. There's a couple of little videos there. I set the kids down, and it's a really nice way to gather some bait. It's all laid on for you there. So yeah, so the ragworm and the clam today. It's a mark which I've had success with those baits. It's going to be a high one today. I'm down here at low water at the moment, and it is very low, but it should soon start flooding in. Cracking spots down on the river. You get your own little secluded beach, plank of wood, tyre. What else do you need? It's all laid on here. Beautiful. Okay, so bream we wanted, bass we've got, just a tiddler, lovely little thing. Those pink things there are pop-up beads, stop the crabs eating me bait. So yeah, he felt a ragworm that one, so let's get him back quickly. Let's try again. Bass. Not huge, but size-wise, he's okay. Juvenile. Fallen to straight ragworm. Not a bad little chap. He's all right. Let's get him back. So the elusive gilt Bream we wanted, bass we got. Sorry, I feel like I'm in bullseye. Jim, the master. But tomorrow morning, early tide, so around full moon, could be a goer. In which case, we could have a triple bill, 3 sessions into 1, which is hopefully what you're watching. So, but no, it's been good so far today. 2 bites, 2 fish, both bass. But that's it. You know, the beauty of fishing for bream. Like I said in my first video, fishing for bream caught a flounder. Fishing for bream today caught a couple of bass. I mean, it's not bad bycatch really, sport-wise, and you know, keeps you entertained. So, yeah, happy days. Morning, day 3. I don't give up. So we're off on another mark, looking for the bream. So here we are, pushed right back as far as I can go, but I managed to sneak my way down, make a path that I could just cast without getting snagged by the trees. And it's an absolutely beautiful morning here, absolutely beautiful. Slightly foggy, but that's lifting now and it looks like it's going to be a nice day. So come on the bream. So with any particular fishing mark, especially if you're after a particular species, fish the hell out of that mark. So for example, try it at low tide, go down, scope it out, see where the troughs are, see if there's any gullies there, see if there's any bowls where the fish more likely to, you know, gather and feed off. Go back at high tide, try the incoming, try the ebb. You just got to keep doing it and then make notes, exactly the tide, the time you went, the wind direction, the pressure, everything. And then you got yourself a nice little journal to look back on. So what have we got coming up? Little trip out on the mullet, that'll be fun. Session on the place, fishing over clean ground, nice sandy bay. Mackerel session, obviously. We're in Cornwall, nothing like a fresh Cornish mackerel. It's been pretty slow, as I gathered with the high tide. This particular mark, fish is better low on the flood. I just missed a rather good bite. Classic, as nature calls. I did say that when you go off and make a sandwich or have a fag or have a wee, that's what happens. So we've just hit low tide now, so hopefully things will change. Let's see. So it has happened today. That's the way it goes sometimes. 3 sessions in search of the gilted bream. No avail. There's always next time though, and trust me, I'll get one. Listen, thank you very much for watching, and take care of yourselves and each other. Tight lines.